My hunch is you might have a food craving or a food habit or a food little tick. Okay, let's call it an addiction. And you heard about the boys. You heard about the bros, didn't you? Yeah. Or maybe you were watching last week's show and we surprised you so much when we had Debbie, when we did work with Debbie and Natalie. Debbie had Klondike bars. Talk about her a little later on. Natalie with Skittles. What did the bros do? Whew. Stay tuned today because we are doing part 2. Our mailbox has been overflowing with your reports of successes. Hey, we're back here with part number 2 on the emotion code with specific food cravings. Hey, meet my bro. John, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is John Inverarity. I am the other bro here, certified emotion code and certified body code. And yeah, I'm excited to work with someone. So if you're watching live, let us know your specific food craving, addiction, and yeah, we'd love to hear from you. And if you could like and share this as well, so others can watch it, greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Well, if you're new to the Bro Show, here's what's going to go down today, because it's going down. It is going down. We're going to choose 2 people from the audience that have a specific food craving or a food tick. I already said it once. You know it's you. Yeah, you woke up with a chip bag in your bed. I know. Or you found Skittles in your couch and you ate them. Okay? You need to be on the call. Let us know in the chat. Now, we've helped a lot of people, John. First, if you just joined us, did I introduce myself? My name is Michael Losier. I'm the author of a couple books, and it occurred to me you might not know that because this is a different show. I'm the author of the book Law of Attraction, over 2 million copies sold in 37 languages. This wonderful NLP book teaches you how to identify somebody's style so you don't put them off. That was a beep. And my third most delicious book so far is Your Life's Purpose, helping you uncover what fulfills you. But of course, we also have another favorite book, John. Let's do a shout out to
Dr. Bradley Nelson wrote the book, The Emotion Code.
He developed a process called the Emotion Code, and he has changed many lives. And we, John and I, are pretty pleased that we're doing the same thing. Not only are we changing the lives of the people that we work with, we're influencing lots of people. And in case you didn't know it, one of my life's purpose is to influence people. So the fact that I'm influencing some of you people to take the certification program with Dr. Bradley Nelson, or some of you to learn it on your own, or for some of you to hire John and I or other practitioners, that blows my fan. In other words, like, woo, I love when that happens. So thank you very much. And a shout out, we are planning a special episode with him. We haven't picked the title yet. So if you can think of a subject you'd want us to interview, we can get him on. I had him on my Hangout with Michael show on Friday. We can get him on because you know what? He likes the bros. So what subject do you want us to talk about with Dr. Brad? John, tell people what we need to hear from them today for them to participate with us.
Well, we need to know that we have your permission to work on you, and we want to know what food it is.
Yeah. And then give you a nickname when we're done.
Yeah.
Carb toast jam, you know, Wendy macaroni. Yeah, you have to put up with that. John, I'm mentioning that because these are people that, just like the people watching before, participated. They don't even have to get on the show. They said in the comments, hey, this is mine. John, can you give us a list of past topics? As we're on episode number 9 today, we've done 8 really awesome shows. Can you recite or remember what they were, please? I think you might have written down.
Yeah, we did a couple episodes on money blocks, business blocks. We did one on seasonal allergies, specific food. Obviously, in the past, we did 2 of those. Insomnia as well.
Oh, so great results on all of them.
Can't sleep, yeah.
So when we say we did a show, what we're really saying is that we use the emotion code process, 100% successful, live on a Facebook show to remove the trapped emotions that we're calling everything he just said. Insomnia, yes. Food addictions, oof, we're not done yet. Welcome to the Bro Show today because it's going down. Is it you? Are we going to help you? Well, John, we have been getting some great email, and so I want to read, this week I want to read the emails that I got. Just hold on, please, calling that up.
Yeah.
John, why don't you take a minute and welcome the folks joining us? And I'm going to check my inbox because there's one particular I want to read out. So go ahead, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see who's live here. Delilah Cordova is from Charlotte watching live.
She's got a great game show name, doesn't she? Do I do it? Because this is the What's Your Vibe show, okay? Delilah Cordova.
That's a pretty good game show name.
No, he gave us a better name or a different name. It wasn't that. It was here it is. The Vibe is Right. Welcome to The Vibe is Right, Delilah Cordova.
Come on down. Natalie Skittles McNulty says, "Hey guys, love from Colorado."
Hey, Natalie.
Sylvia Bellini. Hello, Michael and John. Great day in London. So looking forward to the show. Hi, Sylvia.
Good morning. Nice to have you with us, or good evening for you.
Leslie Marshall. Good morning, Code Bros. Good morning, Leslie.
Code Bros. We're the bros with the code.
Yeah. Barb Ashcroft is watching. Or sorry, it's Barb Toast and Jam. Get that right.
Yeah.
Just stopping in to share big trigger last night that would have drawn me to my T&J. That's toast and jam. Yeah. But nope. Just swallowed some true aloe in it, and that was it. Just got a few minutes to listen in. Grateful, Barb. Toast and
Hey,
jam.
Barb. Good morning and welcome. So John, I'm going to read part of my mail, and then you can queue up some more. So sure. After last week's show, I got an appointment on my calendar, and I hadn't met her before, but I seen her on the show. I put her name together. I said, her name on the show. She's given me permission to tell the story and to use her name. So her name is Rebecca. She said, can we have a session? So she booked her session on her mother's birthday, who was 80 years old, who was at her house. So she booked an appointment, and what we worked on, like her acid reflux. So she booked a 55-minute appointment, and in 2 minutes we were done. She said, it's gone. I said, well, yeah, it's gone. And she said, when will it come back? I said, it won't come back. It's gone. So we had a lot of time left over. So she brings her mother in. So I did emotion code sessions with Rebecca and her 80-year-old mother on her birthday. And happy birthday to her mother. It was probably her best birthday gift ever. Here's the email that I got from Rebecca, and a thank you very much. Michael, I'm cured. No acid reflux and no stomach pain. No allergies in the morning. My mother is so happy. No ear pressure. That's 3 years of ear pressure. I reduced her mother's ear pressure from a severity of an 8 to a 0 in 3 minutes. And she had it for 3 years. It's a lot of minutes in 3 years. No stomach acid. She did not take medication today. No bladder incontinence. Went from 8 to 10 times waking up at night. I worked with her mother right on the screen, lovely lady, 8 to 10 times a night to pee. We say that here on the Hangout with Michael show, okay? Or on the Bro show, rather. We wake up at night to pee, and 2 times only, which is a record. Yeah, really, I know. And they were in, they were in Miami. I'm in Victoria, West Coast. I couldn't be further away in America unless I was with Misty Anderson in Alaska. Shout out to Misty, who's watching too. Right, so I can help you. After we were done the reflux, it was like, okay, what else? Bring out the menu. What else do you need? And then Birthday Mother came out, so I love knowing that too. John, who's saying what? Let's go back to that list, please.
Leni Kaplan says flour and sugar. That's Leni's
flour
cravings.
And sugar. We'd like you to be a little bit more specific. Like, we know we love those 2 foods, but is it croissants? Is that what you like about the flour, or is it bread? So just bring it down one category, and then we'll take a look at that. Yeah, it could be cookies.
Amy Strait. Hi, Michael and John from sunny Michigan.
Sunny Michigan's in the house.
Hi, Amy. Don Katzen says, coffee!
Don Katzen, hey. Hey, girl, how you doing? Okay. I met Dawn Katz, and she's a friend of mine. When I went to take a seminar in Los Angeles, she came to the restaurant, and that's when I introduced her to the emotion code. And don't you bet I didn't have a chart with me in the restaurant, and it was busy, a packed Mexican restaurant, and I've got a chart out, and I'm doing this, helping my friend at the coffee shop in the restaurant.
Nice. Amy Straight says chai and chocolate are her vices.
Chai and chocolate. Chai is a drink, is it?
Chai, yeah, chai tea.
Chai tea. Okay. So, John, why don't I'm going to make a couple of announcements, and I'm going to give a special. If you're an emotion code practitioner or you're a body code practitioner, I want you to listen up because I got an announcement for you first. But, John, why don't you select the two people and remind people what we need to know from them, and then you and I. Okay. It's not yet a new entry into the Olympics, but there's lots of synchronized sports. So John and I are going to do synchronized emotion code sessions. I'm going to do one. John's going to do one.
Magnets everywhere.
Magnets flying everywhere. But guess what? The food's not. So John, you find out who you want. Let people know. I'm going to say hi to some people too. I see Goodwin, Will Rowland. Game show name again. Thank you. Good morning. She's from Abbotsford, BC, so she's probably having a lovely day like me. And again, saying hello to Lena. Leslie Marshall's with us. Carol Wilman. Now, Carol was on a couple shows ago, maybe last show. You know what? We get confused here at the Emotion Code Bros because we do so much. But Carol and we worked with ice cream, like everyday ice cream. Like I woke up with ice cream spoon in my bed, ice cream. Carolyn, give us an update, please, of your ice cream if you haven't already. Hey, MA's in the house with Misty Anderson.
Misty, yeah. Sylvia says, okay, I'm ready. If you need someone to work on, I think it's time to let go of the crisps / potato chips.
Oh,
Sob.
really? Yeah. Well, here's the thing I got another update. I worked with a woman last Sunday. Well, first two, and it's a very personal story because it was so successful and she was in a lot of pain. She's given me permission to tell the story. She's a young woman. She had 2 knee replacements. Her 2 plastic knees, right? She was in lots of pain. She's carrying a cane and she's taking, pain medication. And she watched the show. I think I did an impromptu show, or maybe she watched the Bro Show. I think she was on the Bro Show last week. Right after the show, she booked an appointment. So I did a session with her. So here's what we understand about the emotion code is that wherever you have an accident or a surgery, all the trapped emotions that you experience, plus others, gather to that place. So her knees are pulsing, and that's what she said. They're pulsing. Well, you know what pulsing is? It's trapped emotion. Make a long story short, she sat in her car, took a cane, walked out to her car, sat down. I did an emotion code session with her. She's in Eastern Canada, north of New York side, and I'm north of Seattle, over in her car on our phones, looking at each other. And I almost eliminated all of her pain. We ended the session. We met the next day. I fully eliminated the session. We were done the session. I said, what else? She said, well, I tend to eat a little bit too many hamburgers. Can I cut back? John, what's the answer about cutting back?
Cutting back? Do you want to cut back or do you want to eliminate that craving?
There is no cut back. It's on. So, and I tell people that, even my sister, Cheese Whiz, now she bought it by the Costco case. Oh, I know you did. And the same thing. She mentioned a couple shows ago, she said, there's no cut back. There's cut off. Okay? So if you're playing with us today, be prepared, A, to get a new nickname, and B, to be cut off. So who brought that question up?
I don't know where that Sylvia. Time to let go. Time to let go of the potato chips, yeah.
Sylvia Chips.
Delilah thinks you're on fire today, and I would agree.
Yeah. You know what? You know why I'm on fire? Fire equals this. Fire equals filling your life's purpose. And both John are doing that right now. This is our strategy to get our fulfillment needs met. And we know what they are. We know what fulfills us. Mine are skyrocketed right now. Okay.
You're up at 5:30 a.m., ready to go.
Listen, I'd play if I could get someone to watch me at 5:30. I think I have a lot of people in other countries. I know that I do. So, John, I'm going to make a couple of announcements, and then you can choose the 2 people and I'll make that announcement. Good. Well, where's my announcement list? Right here. Oh, well, first thing, are you in Victoria, BC, or live in the area or want to come here? On July 28th, it's a Friday night, I know. what an awesome way to spend Friday night with me. I'm going to be doing a live in-person emotion code session. I have 8 of these big flip charts or these big poster boards behind me, and I put them around the room, and I describe the 8 steps, or the 8 keys rather, to the emotion code process. And then I call people up to the front of the room one by one. I get my magic magnet wand, not magic, it's a magnet, I don't know why I call it, the whole thing's magic. One at a time, I find out what their pain is, we talk about it live in front of the room. I remove people's chronic pain 100% of the time in front of the room. You got to come see it, but you got to register because it's at a private event. You can't get in unless you tell me you're coming, and I'll chase you down until you show up because I want you to witness it live in Victoria, July 28th. It's hangoutwithmichael.com/Victoria. Good. Now, because you've been watching the bro shows, you probably already know the success that I've had with my body. If you've watched episode number 1 of Hang Out with Michael, I've lost a significant amount of body weight, increased my exercise, changed lots of body habits, and through the assistance of John and myself using the emotion code, so much so that people would say, wow, you're doing so well. So some of you might already know I have a 10 class session. And in those 10 classes, you'll get over 40 emotion code sessions that are in alignment. And it starts Monday, and it runs for 10 days, not consecutive. I have 7 people in the group. I have one at 9 a.m. Pacific, one at 6 p.m. The one at 6 has 4 people in it. So if you love 6 o'clock, register today. It's hangoutwithmichael.com/weight loss. You join the call with 7 people. You get every class. We do 4 emotion code sessions. The first few are, I decide what they are because I want to change your beliefs about whether it's safe for you to do that, whether it's okay for you to get that, whether you're worthy. I'm going to change all of your beliefs about that. That's going to start to open the valve. And I promise so much success, it's 100% money back guarantee. Then in the last 4 classes, you bring your food items. What's that for you? So go to hangoutwithmichael.com/weight loss. And the next time that you open the menu, I want you to picture this on the menu, okay? Now, you know what? I'm going to save that for later. Very good. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm thinking right now, I'm going to tell it right now because some people might say, I don't want to do 10 classes. Well, I can also help you. I can help you. You know, the next time you pick up the menu and you're going through it, ooh, you just found your trigger food. And you're still turning the pages, but you can't go back to the trigger food. And you think you're going to get what you want, and the waitress or waiter comes, and all of a sudden you've added fries to that and a loaf of bread or a big tall Pepsi, and thinking, I wasn't going to do that. Then you turn the page, and guess what page it is? Margaritas, the tall fizzy drinks. Of course, you have to have one of those. And then you're going to turn the page again, and now it's the desserts. You know, you just paid $7 for a big cookie, right? So by the time you're done the menu, some of you are paying $40 and $50 for a dinner. So I've got something on your menu, and it's called, oh, it's right here. It's the 4 Delete Them Forever Food Special from Michael Losier. So listen, I've got a new program. It's on my emotion code page for $100. I will help you delete, well, I'll do the work. I will delete your interest and cravings for 4 specific foods. So which menu are you going to want? The one you're going to order from and pay $50 for all those treats, or the one you'll never pick up again? Hamburger Betty. You know who I'm talking to. Okay, John, I think that's it. And and here's the other announcement. I'm just announcing it today. And John and I are getting lots of really thank you emails from emotion code practitioners and body code practitioners. And I'm quite pleased that I've been on the forefront and included John from the very beginning. Is we were both shy about it, if you can imagine that. But we are full out and we are on, and we are helping people understand it. And it's also growing our business. You're trusting us, you're hiring us, and we're doing good work, and we're getting good results, and you're telling your friends. We love that. So we know there's emotion code and body code practitioners out there that don't know how to get started. So John and I are hosting a free live Facebook for you, for emotion code practitioners, body code practitioners, or people that are kind of thinking they want to take some of the training. We don't sell the training. We are just, you know what? I've read 10 books in my life. This was the 11th one, and I read it like 5 times, okay? I love this book, and I love the work. So we're not training you how to do the emotion code. We want to tell you and talk to you and hear your questions about how do you get out there in your community? What are you going to do? So If you're interested and you qualify, as in you are an emotion code practitioner, body code practitioner, you're interested in the subject, or you're taking your training right now, in the comments, just say, yes, can you add me to the list? And we're going to start to build a list. We're getting, and then we want to make sure we pick a show time that we'll have, and we'll have some of you on the panel. It'll be just for us, and then we can talk about how you can spread the word. It's 9:22. Hello, John. I've said enough. Can you do a shout out to our friends? I'm going to drink some water. We are going to do a quick little demo so people can understand the word of the day is proxy. Did you figure that out? And we're going to do a quick little keys to the emotion code, and we're going to pick two people. So John, take it over, please.
Yeah, so I've picked two people.
Oh, great.
And from these two people, we want to know the severity on a scale of 1 to 10. And so 10 is, yeah, you're waking up with that bag of chips in bed and you're eating Skittles from the couch.
Or
and permission to.
Or you just lied to the drive-through person saying you're picking something up for the family when you're not. I know it's you. Go ahead, John.
So, yeah, I picked Amy Chai and Sylvia Crisps.
Okay, I'm going to work with Amy Chai. That's chai tea. Does she have to confirm that, or is anything else?
She did, yeah. She said chai tea, yeah. So Amy Chai, love severity on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, is it 2 or 3 a day, or is it 10 a day? A few more hellos.
I like chai tea. Maybe it's chai tea lattes with whipped cream topping from Starbucks. Those frappuccinos. Maybe she's having a frappuccino. Or is it just chai tea? Give us a little bit of information, and then by the time we're ready to get started, she'll update us. So, hey, Amy, shout out, and she will give me permission intended to do that. And I'm just writing down, John, who you're going to work with.
Sylvia Crisps from Foggy, UK.
Okay.
So, Sylvia, scale of 1 to 10, please.
Yeah, and Sylvia, you can give a big old goodbye, bye-bye, okay?
Yeah, Heather Fisher says hi from Moncton, and Victoria Fuller is watching. It says hello, and it has bread cravings. And Misty wants you to come to Alaska.
Hey, Misty, I can do that. I know there's not a direct flight from Victoria to Alaska, but I do have an Alaska Airlines card, and I fly Alaska a lot. You're really close. I'd like to do that.
Caroline Crothers has an update for you.
Hey, Caroline. Caroline was in my 10-session new body program and got great results from some of the things she eliminated. What is she telling us, John?
Hey, guys, I wanted to jump on here and update. I'm up to 10.2 pounds. I'm not too sure what this means. Maybe released 10 pounds since starting Michael's new body program. And that is with honestly no coaches, changes in my life or effort. Basically, it's the result of the habits and food cravings that Michael got rid of. And that is awesome.
Yeah. And she's publicly told us before, but here's was her menu. Shout out to Caroline. Love you to Reese's Pieces. No pun intended. Okay. So Caroline's menu, you know what it included? It included the taco chips. She told us publicly, the taco chips, at Mexican restaurants. So she had to have lots of those. Menu page number 2 was margaritas. So she just doesn't have those anymore. So they sound fun though, don't they? That's the challenge. They're both fun. Sylvie Bellini and her chips. And living in London, England.
Oh, hey, another update here. Heather Fisher. Hey, Michael, guess how many hamburgers I had this week?
Oh, it's Hamburger Heather.
Hamburger Heather?
Heather, I can only do that because you've publicly admitted your name's Heather and it's hamburgers, and we do that. We merge. This is like, what do they call it? A fusion. This is fusion. Heather Hamburger. Can you read that again, please?
Hey, Michael. Guess how many hamburgers I had this week? Yeah, I mean, there's an update here. Yeah. So I'm just scrolling down.
Well, I don't have to guess. I already know. I'm pretty. I got a lot of confidence. The answer is
Amy Chai Tea says she's an 8 out of 10. Would be 10 if the coffee shop was closer.
We're going to call her Amy 8 or Amy Chai. Let's call her Amy Chai. Let's be consistent. Okay, everybody, welcome. If you've just joined us, we are slightly excited about the emotion code and helping you. Both John and I are available. We have online calendars that convert to your time zone, so you can easily select a slot and say, pick me there. You can go to johnbehindhimaliveandpure.com, and you can go to hangoutwithmichael.com /emotion code, and it'll take you to that page. You can learn all about it. And we would love for you to share this show today. Do you know how important this subject is? Do you know what a great, oh, do I have to do a shout out to hashtag Weight Watchers again? Hashtag Weight Watchers if you're watching.com, okay? We would like to be in the lineup. One where you get weighed, and one where there's an emotion code lineup, almost like a little confession booth or the little voting booth. And we'd come in, and in a few freaking seconds, we would zap away all the foods that you've been craving. Weight Watchers, if you're watching. Oprah, if you're watching. Hashtag Oprah, if you're watching. Hashtag Weight Watchers, if you're watching. You want to make a real difference on the planet? You want to make a real difference with people's weight? I'm not kidding you. If you want to make a real difference in helping people lose weight, you've got to get somebody involved in this. John and I, we're busy. We can't be in your lineup. But you need to be getting people trained with Dr. Bradley's program. I just helped 10 people change their entire lives around their exercise, around their beliefs, around their food craving. One of the things we did was taking stairs instead of when you can. I've got people taking stairs for their first time. They're texting me, dude, I just took a flight of stairs ever. Not to mention food habits and cravings. Carol Salt, shout out to her.
Heather Hamburger.
Zero.
And her brother. No interest in burgers since you helped him either.
Yeah. Here's what you need to do, because some people want to tell their family and share it with other people. I learned this a long time ago, and it stung. And the trainer, her name was Peggy Merlin, and she said, if people don't ask the question, they don't always hear the answer. So, I'm guilty of that. I'm stopping people at 7-Eleven in pain, okay? I don't mind my own business there because I'm true. And only one time I got rejected. The other time I'm helping people anywhere I see it. I'd love to host a show. Hey, hashtag, you want a host of a show? I'd love to go live on the streets and call the Healing on the Street. No, Soar on the Street.
You would.
I would. I would just need a host. I wouldn't want to be the host. I'm too shy. I'd need a host like my friend Nick from Vegas. Chippendale dancer. I want you to be my host, and I want you to stop people on the street and swish, 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 and do it on the streets of Vegas.
Yeah, okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
So Joel says hi.
Oh.
Joel is really liking the show. Lots of joy to her morning. Yeah.
And people are thinking, are they ever going to get started? Well, here's the challenge.
Chevy says hi there.
Hey, Chevy. Good morning.
Yeah, we should. Should we get started on the 7 keys?
Yeah, I want to acknowledge people that sent us happy faces and hearts, and then we're going to get started. People think, are they ever going to get started? Listen, by the time we get started and done, it's about 4 minutes. It's only 4 minutes, so we don't really want to get started right yet, okay? Because it's a real quickie. A quickie as in, yes. We are going to help 2 people today eliminate cravings and interest and desire and lust and wanting and triggers for a specific food item. These are people that are sending us loves and hearts. If you want to hear your name, you know how to get it done. We've got Barb, we've got Natalie McNulty, Anne Marie from Australia, David Broad, Susan Burke, Vicky Holmberg, Victoria Fuller, Elaine Goodman, Carolyn Willman, A Fuller Purpose, Victoria, Brad Fuller's watching, and Misty Alaska Anderson. Yeah, I am a little wound up today. So John, welcome everybody again. If you just joined us, John and I are certified emotion code practitioners from the awesome work of Dr. Bradley Nelson. Some people might say that we're distance healers, but you know what? I like to say that we help people remove pain, and without a lot of questions, we can help you do that. So today, we're going to demonstrate the 7 keys to the process. Now, today I've highlighted one of them called the proxy because we get a lot of questions. If you've watched the show before, you know we do this fast, the 7 keys. But today's word is proxy. We're going to spend a couple minutes telling more about that. So John, today we're telling people the 7 keys. Then we're going to demonstrate a live emotion code session and help our friends over the phone. So The emotion code process, one of the important key elements is
the emotion code chart. So this is what the chart looks like. And there are 2 columns and 6 rows.
2 columns, 6 rows.
Michael's chart. So a trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So we have our ups and downs in life, and we have really strong negative emotion. There's a great possibility that we can actually trap that and store that. Now, it's a little ball of energy about the size of your fist, or even up to the size of a cantaloupe, and it's lodged inside your body, aggravating the tissues and influencing the way that you think, hence, food habits, food cravings. So It can cause pain, can cause these habits.
Yes. And our subconscious mind, which knows everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Everything. What you ate, what you smell, what you taste, what you like, what you don't like, every number, every calculation. It is a genius. And you know what?
Supercomputer.
We can ask it anything. Well, not anything. There's only certain kinds of questions we can ask it, and that takes a skill and a training. That's what we like, that we do well. We can ask your subconscious mind questions. For example, you're getting a swelling or an inflammation, or you have a nail biting habit, or you got acid reflux, or you got swelling, or whatever. You know what's going on here. And your subconscious mind, yes, I got that. And are some of these, John, cue you know what, are some of these trapped emotions in the way causing that inflammation, causing you from money blocks? Yes, these are also known as
in the way.
What's in the way, John?
Healing.
It's the orange cone. Cue orange cone. It's the orange cone. When we see it on the highway, it says stop, go around, slow down, you can't get there. These are orange cones that are stopping you from having a flexible neck, or swallowing better, or ringing in the ears, or the swollen ear, or acid reflux, or hundreds of things. Listen, we've been doing it here for 8 episodes. Go back and watch some of the past ones. You'll see what we're working on. So that's what it is. We can say subconscious mind, we're back to subconscious mind again. We can ask it, which one of these is causing this problem? But we don't want to listen to a little voice in our head or look for a little bird in the room to say that's the answer. We want instant, fast results. So we make an agreement with our body and say, if I use one of these, show me, and it's called
muscle testing. So we're muscle testing the subconscious. We're asking yes or no questions.
Yeah, we are. And we can do that because we're connected, John. It's a little cord. We're connected. And then it becomes your
proxy.
Yeah, what does that mean? It's the word of the day.
So acting on your behalf, or muscle testing on your behalf. That's the word of the day. So how does this happen? So we're doing this distance work. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Proxy. So we do have a little connection between us. We're making an intention to connect with you at a distance. So we're acting on your behalf. Yeah, that's proxy.
Okay, good. And the proxy is a way for us to communicate. So we know how to ask. So you can say, okay, I'm asking my subconscious mind, who you, the client, which one of these is in the way? Tell my muscles which one. There's different ways to muscle test. This is not a muscle testing class. This is a keys class. So now we know. Oh, my numbers were all mixed up. There we go. Here. So now we know muscle testing, but before we start, because we're show-offs here at the Bro Show, we want to know
the severity on a scale of 1 to 10. 10, we know what a 10 is. You're waking up with that bag of chips in bed. You're cooking 3 pounds of macaroni at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Good. So now that we know the severity of the problem, we want to start working with you. So we need to have
We need verbal permission or written permission. We just don't work on our neighbor because we see them limping. So we need that permission. Yeah.
Okay, so really quickly, the client's going to say, yes, you can work with me. We're going to use muscle testing. We're going to use our connection to muscle test the other subconscious mind to find out which one of these. And when we find it, as soon as we go, is it this one, this one? Oh, it's this one. As soon as we find it, then we have to do the
magnet. So magnet's pure energy, and it is stronger than the emotion. So we find it, and we take the magnet, we wipe it over the head a few times, or swipe it over the head, and we think about that clearing, and it clears it. So it basically deletes it. And that's simple as that.
Yeah.
Right?
If that's it. Well, one more thing is Now we need to have some conductivity. Conductivity, is that the right word?
Yep.
And the conductivity Asianization. Oh, we're making up of words here too. Is
Hydrated practitioner. So yeah, we drink a lot of water. I have a big glass of water beside me when I'm doing my sessions at all times. And yeah, it helps with muscle testing, conductivity, just to get clear answers.
yeah, good stuff. Okay, John, I'm going to do a couple shout outs. Our bro, Don Boehm, Double Dippin' Don, joined us here. Hey, Don. And Brad Fuller from Toledo, Ohio. Listen, I'm going to tell a quick little story. My friend Victoria Fuller, who's a certified emotion code practitioner, and her husband, Brad Fuller, have invited me to go to Toledo, Ohio to do a full day seminar. And I'd like to go, and I'd just like to know if you're in the area, if that's something you can get down on. So let us know if you're from Toledo, Ohio. I would, and I've told them I would. I don't want to go just for one thing because I'm too much of a show off. I would do something on a Friday night, an introductory presentation, and then net on law of attraction. Then Saturday, do law of attraction in the morning, 3 hours with workbook, NLP in the afternoon from 1 to 3, and then John, we shut her down. We shut her down. I bring out the charts. I do an emotion code session. I bring 2 or 3 people to the front of the room.
It's already planned. It's in place.
Well, we planted the seed yesterday, so the energy is in motion. I just want to gather some more steam. So that's my style. I like to have an initial meeting about something and not go all through the details. Just say, let's have an initial meeting. That initial meeting sets the energy in motion, and now it starts to collect steam. And every time I talk about it, it collects more steam. So, hey, maybe you live in a Western Canada city and you'd like to host me for a day. That's one of my initial goals, is to work more in Canada, because as you know, I've been traveling all over the world a number of times, and I like to stay a little bit closer to home. If you're in Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, and any place where there's a direct flight from Victoria or Vancouver, not Athabasca, okay? Somewhere with the major airport or close to it, or you pick me up at the airport, give us a shout out. Okay, Amy Larson, I'm seeing your picture here, so shout out to Amy. I'm going to be helping her. Okay, John.
It's Amy Chai.
Amy Chai. Where's my list?
Amy Larson, straight. Amy Chai.
Yeah. So, John, why don't we get started?
Goodness.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Natalie McNulty has a little update here. Sorry, broke my own rules. It's Natalie Skittles.
Yes.
Where did it go here? It says you'd put Weight Watchers out of business. My success from last week is astounding. I'm reading the book and I'm going to become an emotion code and body code practitioner.
Good for you.
Awesome, Natalie.
Good. Well, make sure you let us know, Natalie, that you'd like to be invited to our free, we're just supporting, John and I support each other a lot. And by doing that, our business has really grew. So you need to have teamwork. It goes so much faster when you have a bro or a sis. Would you call it a sis or a bro? A sister? Whatever. Yes, sister. Okay, John, we're going to begin the process. So let's just really quick. Doing Amy Chai tea, severity of an 8. I've got her permission. I drank lots of water. I got a magnet here. And I've got a big chart behind me so I can do the process. And then, John, you are going to get started with...
synchronized emotion code, with Sylvia Crisps.
Yeah, and I'm going to say mine out loud just in the beginning. It won't take a lot of time, but just so you guys can understand the process. And there's a key little factor that happens when I'm muscle testing, and then as soon as I get connected to Amy, my muscles will say, you just got connected to Amy's subconscious mind. I know it sounds crazy. Just ask all the people that we've helped eliminate massive food item challenges or severe or severity of 10. Ask them if it's crazy. It looks a little crazy. It looks like we're going to be combing our hair here a lot on the Bro Show, but we have the magnets. And once I identify the trapped emotion, I'm going to make sure I don't absorb it. And because I'm your proxy, I can clean it up on your behalf. This can be a little fridge magnet. That's all that is, like a little memo pad magnet. Okay, John, I'm just going to I'm going to get started. I'm going to ask my subconscious mind, and I'm getting a yes right now. And this is a yes, this is a no. So am I Michael, and am I hydrated enough? Yes. Do I need to drink more water? It's saying no. Okay, I'm set up now. Good. So now with Amy Chai's permission, and I'm just going to just keep muscle testing. Just get set. There we go. So right now I'm connected with Amy Chai. I don't even know where she's at. She could be in any part of the world. Watch this. Am I Michael? No. Am
Is
I
she in
Amy
a coffee
Tran?
shop right now? Yeah.
Yeah, I could ask. I could find out what she's wearing. I couldn't find out. I couldn't say, what's she wearing? I could say, is it blue, green, yellow, orange? Blue, green. I'm going to do it right now. It's a blue, green, yellow, orange. If Amy, something's, no, that's too Teresa Caputo. I'm not going to
Michigan.
do that.
Is it
Orange,
Michigan?
yeah. Yeah, Michigan, oranges. Okay, let's go back. Amy, am I Michael?
Focus.
No, I'm Amy. I'm asking about severity. Is it a 10, 9, 8? And it's for
Okay.
chai. And is it 100% trapped emotion related? In other words, my chai addiction, lust and favor and desire and triggers for chai, yes. So my desire and my addiction and my triggers and my choice for chai, it's a 10, 9, 8 right now. And is it 100% trapped emotion related? Is it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? It's 100% related. The severity is an 8. Can I release the trapped emotions that are causing that right now? Okay, let's do it. Is it row A? No. Is it row B? Okay, it's column B rather. Column A, column B. Is it row even odd? It's an odd, so it's either 1, 3, or 5. So it's B5. So this box right here, it's B5. Now, I've narrowed it down really fast, right, because I've got 60. So now I'm working in B5. Is it this one, this one, this one? It's terror. So Amy has trapped terror. Well, I'm Amy, so I'm going to say I have trapped terror. Do I need to know more about that? Oh, I do. Was I under 10, 9, 8? I was 8. So I was 8 years old. I had an event in my life that had trapped terror. See, saying, yes, I did. Do I need to know more? No. So I don't absorb that trapped terror when she was 8.
She's feeling tingly right now, and she's wearing jean shorts and a black shirt.
Is she eating an orange? What's orange?
I might be the cone.
Even the odd, even the odd, 1, 3, 5. So we're back in number 5. So now it's unsupported. So I found another trapped emotion that's unsupported. Was it from the same event when I was 8? Oh, it was. Do I need to know more? No. So I don't absorb it because I'm her proxy. I'm going to swipe 3 times. Okay, even a odd, even 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's panic. Do I need to know more? I do. Was it from the same event when I was 8? Yes. Do I need to know more? So this is the third one. Also, somebody should be timing how long this is taking. Even a odd, even be odd, because we are done. Even a odd, even be odd. Am I still Amy? What is the severity of my chai tea addiction, interest, and desire? Was it a 10, 9, 8? And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's some. What are they? Are they hidden? Oh, little hidden buggers. We got some hidden buggers. How many? Okay, there's 5 of them. Let's find out where they are. Even a odd, even 2, 4, 1, 2. Oh, so it's in B4. Is it 1, 2? Oh, it's panic. Is there hidden panic? Gotcha. Okay, let's get that. So hidden panic, get rid of that. There's 4 more. Even a odd, even 2, 4, 6. Pride. Is a pride, shame, shock, unworthy? It's worthless. Hidden worthless. Even a odd, even 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Panic, hidden panic. Even a odd, even 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, shock, shock. Hidden shock. Even a odd, even be odd. Even a odd, even be odd. Even a odd, even be odd. Be odd 1. Is it 1? See, I wasn't trusting my fingers. Yeah. So is it B1, 1? See, I never trust when it's the first one, right? Is it B1, 1? Is it B1, 2? No, it's not B1, 2. It's B1, 1. Stop arguing with my fingers. Okay, it's effort unreceived. Do I need to know more? Nope, releasing that. Okay, even a odd, even be odd. Am I done? Now, John, we never had this conversation, but one of the things that I do with all addictions, because I did another one this morning, was psychic trauma. And it's always more than normal. So I'm just I know that you're busy working, but listen, when John works with me, I'm checking email. We can do a lot of things because I'm still connected to Amy and the severity is not yet gone. So I'm going to ask if there's any psychic trauma that's causing me to be addicted to chai tea. The answer is yes. Now, a psychic trauma, and this is my interpretation of the word, it's multiple trapped emotions that got gathered that don't really have a name anymore. It's like a new color getting made up and we haven't identified it. Yeah. That's in my head, John. Okay, so what is my psychic trauma? How many trapped emotions is it? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? See what I mean? 20. So there's 20 trapped emotions that are collected to be a psychic trauma. Can I call them by boxes, by rows and columns? I can. What is the first one? A even, A odd, B even, 2, 4, 6. All of B6. Do I need to name them? I know. You're smart enough to know. So it's all of B6. What's the next one? A even, A odd. Well, let's do it this way. Is it all of B1, B2, all of B2, all of B3, all of B4, all of B5? So it's all of B2, 4, 6. That's 15. How many did I say?
20.
20. Is there more? No, is there 15? Is there 13, 14, 15, 16? No, there's 15. Well, what's the last one? Do I need to remember the ones I've collected? No, you do? Okay, good. What's the last group? Be even, be odd, A even, A even, A even, A even, A even, A odd, 1, 3, all of B3. Okay. Are they all gathered? Do I need to know their names again? No, they're all collected, all 20. Okay. Now, I don't want to ask this question, but I have to. How many swipes of the magnet do I need to take? Should I count in singles? No. Should I count in fives? No. Should I count in tens? No. Should I count in 25s? Yes. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 200. 200 swipes of the magnet for those 20 trapped emotions. John, can you take over the show, please, while I do this?
You need an assistant.
Oh my God, I need an assistant.
With a big magnet that just sort of just runs it over. Yeah, you could, might be there for a while. So a psychic trauma, it...
25.
Yeah, so it's multiple emotions trapped in the same ball of energy. So they've all sort of like nested together. And trapped emotions can also nest in a certain area. We touched on this before. So you can have a lot of trapped emotions go to your knee,
50.
and nest in there and create that knee pain. So no doubt these imbalances are disturbing Amy Chai quite significantly, creating that
70.
craving. And I'm working on Sylvia right now and chip craving. So she's got 3 different kinds of chips. So cheese and onion, she's a 10 out of 10. Salt and vinegar is a 7 out of 10.
She's triple dipping.
I'm working on the cheese and onion because it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Cheese and onion chips.
If you just joined us, I am removing a trapped emotion. There's 20 of them gathered that created a new one, and it caused psychic trauma into my friend Amy, who's drinking way too much tea, in her opinion. So
Yeah,
her subconscious mind saying, you've got to swipe a lot of magnet to get rid of it because it's a big problem. So I'm just using both hands right now. Go ahead, John.
She's feeling incredibly emotional and is crying right now.
Okay, hang in there.
Yeah, that's it does happen from time to time with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, these emotions coming up to the surface. That's what happens.
If you have a magnet, Amy, do what I'm doing. Just take it right here and just pretend you're combing your hair. Well, not that you comb it that way. I've lost count, so I'm going to have to check, Okay, am I still Amy? Am I done? No. How many left? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, okay? Keep talking.
All right, yeah, so I got a good connection with Sylvia Crisps here. Trapped emotion contributing to this cheese and onion chip craving. Column A, B, A odd, even, so 1, 3. Is it standard? No, so inherited. So Sylvia, I'm getting a lot of inherited emotions. Most of them are inherited. This one's rejection from your mom. 3 generations. Rejection, sort of clear that. So inherited emotions, you can be born with these. So
okay, I'm going back to Amy for a minute. So
yeah.
Right now the severity is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So now I'm going to help Amy and say, on the severity of 1 to 10, what is the severity of my sadness or emotional state right now? Is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? It's saying it's a 1. Even A odd, even 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, shock, I'm worthy, worthless. Get rid of that. It's very personal here, isn't it? What we're doing is very intimate with people. And intimacy means into me see.
She's got the magnet.
Yeah, I'm getting that she's not feeling sad anymore, so she might have.
Hopefully that can pass. Yeah, that'll pass. It's maybe just for a few minutes. Crying has stopped, she just said there. Yeah, so.
Yeah. And Amy, I don't know if you nap in the afternoon. You might want to fluff up your pillow, and certainly tonight. Wow, we had lots of fun today, John. I'm finished my session with Amy, so I got Amy down to a 0. So Amy, here's what we like. You are now part of the alumni here on the Bro Show. We're officially calling you Amy Chai. And we'd love it if you would give us an update on this post or by our next Saturday show. We love keeping updates on that. John, I'm going to take a peek out in the room, see who's saying what, and some
I'm still working here on.
Okay, we have an update from Carolyn Willman, who was on last week, around ice cream. Not craving ice cream anymore, but when stressed, I like carbs. This week has been one of the most stressful from my divorce. Ate cornbread, rice, potato chips, pasta, and pancakes. Would love to eat more greens, plant-based protein. Well, honestly, all the wishing and all the wanting and all the willpower does not get rid of the cravings and desires. So you could pick 4 of those, Caroline, and I can help change your life. Remember the menu we talked about? 4 items, $100, remove it forever. Okay, seeing my friend. Okay, well, this is fun. I'm just going to go to the bottom here. And hey, if you were inspired by today or somebody, and maybe your friend didn't ask you the question about how to get rid of food cravings, but sometimes people are personal with you. And if you know your friend has a food addiction on a specific item and you can help them, then you might want to encourage them to watch the show or tag them or share it. And our job is to spread the word. So if you can help us do that, we'd appreciate that.
Give us a hashtag too, emotion code bros.
Yeah, give us a hashtag. Okay, John, I'm going to go to my list today, make sure that we do a good job. And now,
I think we did all right.
Yeah, we've got something exciting coming up next week. John, I'll let you continue on there.
Yeah, I'm still working on Sylvia. Got it down to a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Or 3. Just chipping away here at the chips.
Yeah. Amy, stop crying. That's good.
Yep.
Good. Thanks to Amy for trusting me with the process and sharing your intimacy with everybody. Intimacy. Okay. Now, John, we've got an exciting show coming up next Saturday. And it's a result of the success that we've both been having with this subject. You know, and it's around acid reflux.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't know if it's called that in Canada, but I know I watch American TV, and they call acid reflux a disease. So I don't have acid reflux or heartburn. Is heartburn
GERD.
Yeah, I used to call it heartburn, but then when I changed my eating habits years ago, that changed. But anyway, heartburn is serious, and some people have it. Like my friend Rebecca, her and her mother had heartburn, particularly at nighttime. And if you know what causes heartburn, laying down and so on. No, it's not laying down. You know what causes heartburn?
What does?
This.
For Rebecca, it was trapped emotions. Yeah.
Yeah. So heartburn, and her mother with heartburn, acid reflux. So I got rid of her acid reflux during the session. She could feel the difference. So, John, who are we looking for next week, please? I don't know. Figure it out.
Maybe someone with acid reflux, heartburn, GERD, whatever you want to call it. Just that symptom when you eat and it just burns your throat, your stomach.
Yeah, or if you know what creates it, like, if you have heartburn at night, that's okay too. But you know what? We want to do a big severity during the show. I want you to come to us and say, my heartburn's so serious right now, and then we want to reduce it.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get rid of it. But we'd like to reduce your acid reflux heartburn, get rid of it. So join us here. Hey, did you enjoy watching today's show? Before you get to the end of the show, and we're just wrapping up here, I'd like you to let us know what was something that you learned today, what excited you, what made sense to you today, or what do you see yourself doing with in the future about any changes or any emotion code sessions you like. Just give us a shout out. It's hashtag emotion code bros. Again, I said earlier, John and I have online calendars. You can go to HangoutWithMichael.com/emotion code. I got a quick little 9-minute video. Skip it because we just did it in real impact. And you can check an online calendar. Come with a list of things. I'm a fast worker, and we can usually cover 2 or 3 things. And then there is the Blue Plate Special. Remember the Blue Plate Special? 4
Menu
items,
item. Yeah.
$100. And listen, uh, unlike a buffet, you don't have to go back and back and back. How much money did you spend on your 4 favorite foods last week?
Cheesecake isn't cheap.
Now there's red velvet cake. Listen, I was so addicted to red velvet cake when it first came out that you couldn't even buy it in Canada. I think only what was her name? Paula Deen is the only one making red velvet cake. And then people from the States say, I know red velvet cake. And all of a sudden, the whole world knew about red velvet cake, except in Canada. So I held a party at my house. And it was a red velvet cake bake-off. What a slippery way to get velvet. Oh, yes, I am not done. So I had 4 contestants, 4 of my friends, compete and bring a red velvet cake to my house, each of them. And then I invite lots of friends over. So we were drinking and we had so much fun. And people were, because one person's cake was tipping over and they got disqualified. And people were so serious. But boy, we had so much red velvet cake in my house for too long, like 3 days. But now I don't even want anything that like red velvet cake ice cream or anything, nothing, none of that, or even a red velvet cake cookie would turn me off. So what's your red velvet cake? You tell me what your red velvet cake is. I'm so unrehearsed. Let me do that again. You tell me what your red velvet cake is, and I'll tell you what trapped emotions are creating it. Okay, John, give us a wrap up, please.
I'm still on Sylvia Crisps here. We got that down to a 2. She's quite the clearing here. Yeah. I'm just going to clear a couple more, and I'll try and get it down to a 0 for you here, Sylvia. And then you don't have to wake up with a bag of chips in your bed.
Yes. John and I also make great guests if you do your own Facebook Live show. It doesn't have to be together. You can have John or I. If you're doing Facebook Live or any place where there's an opportunity for us to explain and help people with the emotion code and expose it to you and your family and your friends, and shoot us an idea that you have, and we'll see if it's a good match for us. Okay, Liz Magnolia just joined us, and we're just going to start to wrap up now, John. And
All
John,
right, yeah, okay, so I'll just disconnect from Sylvia here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she'll see significant changes. There, Liz Maglio gave us an emotion code, bros. Thanks, Liz. Okay, everybody, I had a great time today. What a thrill to be here with John with an hour here every week. Remember, if you're an emotion code, body code practitioner, you want to join our friendly little Q&A where we're going to help take questions about marketing your business. Let me know in the chat, and we'll start collecting emails and then let you know when we're going to put that on. John, thanks for hanging out with me again this Saturday and helping all of our friends. Let's say goodbye. See you later, everybody.